Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, we're off for the bonus episodes of Donkey Kong 64. What's up with the quality and what's with the lag? Well, I'm on the 64 version. How can I prove that? Well, just look at this. We're not climbing the tree. Instead, we walk right by it. Wait, what? I never knew that would mess up on this version as well? What? You know what? I'm gonna hit the reset on the console. Excuse me a moment. It's on the opposite side of the room. Okay. I just hit reset. That means it's not gonna be in widescreen format anymore, so let me just squish the screen back down to size. Because the problem is I have to get to the menu in order to change it to widescreen format, and then I have to watch all the other demos. But it looks like if you watch the demo a second time, it messes up. But if you watch it the first time when turning the console on... Okay, now it should play out properly. Like I was intending to do, but then obviously the game's like, that one time, screw you. Yeah, you walk past the tree, he jumps on the vine. There we go, this is how it's supposed to play out. Okay, so maybe it has something to do with widescreen then, I don't know, but that's what's supposed to happen. That's where the demo would end, and there we go. But we're now in widescreen format. But no, we're not. We're still in 4:3 format. Let me go back to options here, because it always resets when you turn it on. Look, I'm not gonna restart the ratio straight away, because that's how it looks like when it's squished. You can clearly tell. So now this is what they look like both overlaid. So yeah. So, now I've reset the bloody aspect ratio, which I was intending to do in the first place, be ahead of the jump, just to show off the demo. The demo didn't mess up as intended, but it's still messed up in a different way. I don't know if it has anything to do with widescreen or if it was on the second road, but whatever. For this bonus episode of DK64, the reason we're on the 64 version, as if you couldn't already tell by the title, is differences between the, well, mostly just... I say differences, it's the exact same game. Why lag is beneficial? Like the opening thing when you first turn the game on. DKTV. Now, my file on this cartridge is file 2, is it? No, well, that's my original file from ages gone by. Look at the hours, this is disgusting. But here, this is my original test file before I had to test it on the WiiU to see if I could actually do it. What we're going to be doing here is basically showing how lag is beneficial and how the game plays to its strengths. When the game lags, your speed pretty much increases, so it looks like you're moving the same speed where you're really not. Even though the game is still running at a slightly sluggish rate, that's because it's, you know, 50 Hz, you know, so that's kind of a problem there. But obviously the music is not lagging out because it's been optimized as such, because that's how the game was created for, so that's perfectly fine. But basically I just want to go to some places and just show off how lag is beneficial in some places. But first of all, I want to see if I can clip through the island here. I'm trying to do it. Everyone else seems to be able to do it with ease. I can never seem to do it. I want to clip through the island. Oh, whatever. I'll show that off last, because I'm just wasting time here. I might have cut a lot of that out. I'll show that off once I do a bit more research on that, because I might be doing it wrong. I might be remembering wrong. But I want to go to Gloomy Galleon to show us stuff first. So, the game was built with lag in mind. Even if it is running on the expansion pack, it's still pretty laggy. That's because it pushed the limits, and then pushed the limits off the expansion pack. We want to be Diddy for this. Now, the thing is that, if you remember in the main Let's Play, when it came to jumping onto the galleon, onto the galleon that circles the lighthouse anyway, there was no lag whatsoever. Look how laggy the game chugs here. Look at this insanity. Look how laggy this is. But, if you can tell by when I jump, the camera gets left behind sometimes. That's because the game is increasing your speed, because there's so much going on screen right now. So when this boat's on screen, look how it chugs. But when I jump, I kind of surge. It's like unnatural movement. I'm like surging a few frames extra every time. It's kind of insanity. I mean, look at this. My jump is not a smooth arc, it like surges. when the boat is on screen. So, yeah, so it's clear that it's lagging. I don't want to jump into that. But what I want to try and do is try and jump onto this boat, which would seem to be pretty much impossible to do on the Wii U Virtual Console version. Now, I need to get a good running start here. Just wait for it to come around. Nah, don't fall, please. I don't want to be near the barrel, because I don't want to jump into that by accident. Right, I think this is good enough. Look at that insane range! You have such an insane range. And you saw me bugging out there while trying to jump. That didn't happen in the Wii U Virtual Console either. That's because that as I'm surging, the game is like not able to keep track of my hitbox that easily. And I'm just bugging out a lot. And you also get insanely high and long jumps. In fact, that wouldn't have normally sent me off the boat, but look at this lag. It's insanity. The game cannot handle it. But because of that, it helps with your long jumps, and it also helps with your high jumps, allowing you to cover way more distance. I mean, if I can get back on screen and just try to jump toward the boat, I got way more distance out of that than I normally would. So that's one perk about lag, I guess. I did not press C. Did he somehow dives randomly? I don't understand why. And of course all my stuff is halved because I booted up the file, but that's a thing. But now my next thing that I want to show off is what I mentioned when we were in Fungi Forest. I want to go to bonus, and I want to go to, oh, what was it called? Crazy Corn Clamor. If you remember what I was saying before, even when I was getting right on point to shoot the banana, I couldn't shoot it on time. But because in this version, as everything appears at once, we have just a few frames during the fade-in to actually find the banana and shoot it without pause buffering. I'll probably get this flawlessly. I say flawlessly, I immediately mess up. But I probably won't have the pause buffer. That's what I'm trying to prove here. The diagonal ones seem to take longer to reach, though. I did not mean to shoot tiny there. That was my control stick being weird. Damn it. What? I didn't shoot? Excuse me? Oh, poop. Well, I would have got that flawlessly if I wasn't messing up there. That's my C-stick. But until the very end there, I was getting them almost all the time. Just before the screen went black, that's the lag. I was getting way more points without pause buffering on here than what I wasn't pause buffering on the Wii U version. The fade out goes on for just a few frames longer that you're able to get the shots in. It's just those last shots I was shooting in the opposite direction because, you know, 64 C-sticks get damaged over time, and when you flick, it likes to bounce in the opposite direction that you flick, and that's what messed me up. I mean, this is actually one of my decent controllers, but it's also the one I use the most currently, so I mean, the analog stick is a little bit wobbly, so I'm not really making excuses because I was missing my shots, but that was way closer than what it was before. I didn't expect it to get flawless, but yeah, that's a problem. No, that's not what I'm meant to do. I don't think there's any other mini-game. Well, actually, I guess because we were having trouble in Creepy Castle, I'll start sniping these guys. That was laggy as hell. I might use the lag now, actually. It's kind of, maybe that's what's messing me up. Keep the turtles from falling over. Wow, they went help already? I didn't even get to them. Maybe the lag gives me a bit of extra time to actually snipe them, but I shouldn't miss a single shot here. Or when I do shoot them, it does not count. It should always count, like it should do. Because for some reason on that final one that we had to do in the Let's Play at Creepy Castle, it wasn't counting, and I don't know why. Wait, I thought I shot that guy. There we go, I got my groove back. There we go, I've got this. Look at this insanity. Didn't miss a single shot, pretty much. I didn't miss a single shot. But when I was shooting them in the WiiU version in that final minigame in Creepy Castle, it just wouldn't count, and I don't know why. That's a new thing that I bumped into during the Let's Play. But as you can see, lag is very beneficial, and lag is also used for a lot of glitches in the game that I'm not going to show because I'm 100% complete and I can't show quite a few of them. But they're mostly used for wall clips, so that's a thing. I mean, to be fair, if I could do something else here. Let me go back to... I mean, the reason why I'm in Gloomy Galleon is mostly just because, as it's so laggy here, naturally, it's easier to show stuff off. So, let me try this. Make it even more laggy. Bomb explosions make the game super laggy. I'm just trying to find a good enough position to do it so I can, like, just spam and then jump. Look at that surge of speed! You see that that surge of speed? It was insanity. Whee! It's so fun messing with the physics of the game because, like I said, the game is programmed with the lag in mind. You move faster when the game lags, so it looks like you're going the same speed, but as soon as the game picks the frame rate back up, it just freaking launches you because your speed hasn't been reevaluated yet because the frame rate corrected faster than the game was expected to. So that's just ridiculous. Explosions make the game lag so much. That's what's used for a lot of glitches. So I'm gonna meet you back at DK Isles. I'm gonna try and clip through the underneath of DK Island itself. Give me a moment. Okay, so I've looked it up, and apparently I was right. Just mash B at the tip. But he was doing it with Lanky, so if I have no luck with DK, I'll do it with Lanky. I mean, I know I could just switch, but whatever. So, what we need to do is be roughly... let me check the video again, see how far I need to be. I have to be on a tip. And it's at the front of the entrance, so... Thank God I got C button so I can just turn the camera at it, flicking the other way around against my wheel. Right, so I need it to be slightly raining. Can we zoom the camera in just a bit? It's a bit too much, actually. Right, let's see if I can do it here. Mash B, mash B. Oh! 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 Oh my God! Oh my God! I did it! I did it! Oh my God! That's the first time I've done it. Oh my God, this is amazing. It's probably not amazing because it's such an old trick, but I did it. You just have to mash B. You just have to mash B at the tip. Okay, I want to swim lightly. I don't want to be hitting any event walls here, but you want to head to like the middle part of the island here, and we should end up in like a weird room somewhere. Wherever it may be. I'm holding B just so I don't go too fast. I don't want to go... Wait, can I even swim through the bottom part of the floor here? No, I can't swim part of the floor. Right. Right, so where is this room? Because I did mention that there is a room under here that is used for cutscenes only, but I don't exactly know where it's located under here. Maybe it's further upwards a bit. I don't know. I don't know where this is. I don't want to be popping back into... Oh, where is it? I don't want to be mashing A and just surging out and whatnot. I'm near an event wall. Might go into DKRs and I don't want to do that. I don't really want to try and get this off again. Seriously, where is this room? Okay, where is this room? Give me a moment. I don't normally do this, but I kind of have to. Oh! Okay, I didn't even cut because that was so short. Apparently, it's literally right in front of me. I got to swim towards this, pretty high up, but not too high. Now, I should just pop in. No. Wait, what? It's around here somewhere, though, isn't it? It's supposed to be. Ah, I found it! First person, please. Where am I? Okay. Head upwards. Turn the camera behind me. Up, 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 up. I'm holding up. Wait, am I hitting up or downwards? I can't see where I am. I don't like this. No. Where am I, please? Camera, you're not helping. I'm right there. Is the floor solid or something? Can I not swim through the ceiling? Oh, this is so annoying. Oh no! I popped back out of it. Right, up a bit. Up, 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 up. Okay, I'm above. I'm above the room. Oh! You can actually go on the surface of the water and then you can walk in here. It is solid. Alright. Does this room look familiar? Yes, this is inside of K... Oh, wow, the whole bloody room is solid. Wow. Okay. Oh. Well, I just became invisible. And I dropped out of the level. But yes, that was K.Rool's cockpit of that ship over there. That's now crash landed. And I've now fallen out of bounds in the room. And even though I'm underwater, I cannot swim. That's annoying. But this does mean I can now walk around on the bed floor. 2 glitches in 1, how about that? So if you can find that room and become solid... Oh no, I put back in the water. Never mind, I can't walk on the seafloor. Let's try and get back into that room here. Right, it's right here. Yeah, it's right here because I go invisible. Yeah, so the room is completely invisible to outside areas, and this wall is solid, apparently. And now I'm out of bombs, so I can't test that out. But yes, this is K.Rool's cockpit. This is the room I wanted to show. I just couldn't remember where it was located. I knew it was somewhere in DK Isles, and I couldn't remember how to pull off the glitch. And basically, you just got to mash B at the tip of DK Isles where the entrance and banana ports are with the tag barrel. Just mash B, swim through the island, head towards the waterfall area of DK Isles, and you should just pop into this room. If you're still, in fact, if you're sneaky enough, you could actually swim around in here if you're able to do that. But yeah, that is ridiculous. There's nothing else to do here. It's just for cutscene purposes. But because of the lag that's always existent in the Wii, the 64 version, regardless if it's running super smooth, I mean it's running pretty smooth here, but there's probably still a slight amount of lag that's taken into account to make it possible. But you see what I mean. So let's see if I can be around here and just swim into the room. Ah, I just jumped back out of bounds again. Okay. But yes, that is some of the stuff that I just wanted to show that's beneficial with the lag. And I don't think there's actually anything else lag related that I can show off. But if I can, I will try to show off one more glitch. Let's just get out of the floor here. I'm actually stuck onto it. Do I have to go to the bottom to pop out? There we go. Right, so let's go back onto the island here. And the music has to restart for some reason. I want to see if I can pull off one more glitch. Once again, I don't know if lag is a factor in this, but I want to try it. Wow, there is significant lag here. There is also a glitch that you can do here. If you wedge yourself into the door when it's shut, chuck a bunch of bombs to cause lag, and then do that toward the door, you can bug through the door and get through. But if you try to come back out, you'll softlock the game. So, because you get stuck in the door and your DK will be continuously walking forward, trying to make his way out of the cutscene. So, that's a thing. But the thing I want to try is that on a steep slope, you can do something called the Moonkick. It's something that involves that and then immediately kicking off. But I've never actually pulled it off, and I have tried to many times and always failed. So, I don't know. You can't actually reach it that way. Interesting. Right, so let me head this way, past all this rubble. Because there's a steep slope over here that I can try on. If I can't get this off, I'll end the video. If I can, I'll end the video off afterwards. I can see that shadow through the wall. That's something I never noticed. I thought that was a Virtual Console only thing. Wait, did Virtual Console even do that? I don't know. Expansion pack related things. Right, so this is what we got to do here. Oh, he didn't move while doing it. That's annoying. Seriously, dude. What are you doing? Seriously, dude. The physics. They betray me. It's not working. Oh, come on! No. I know this is how you do it. I've seen Swordless Link do this, and I can't seem to pull it off. Let me zoom out the camera just a bit more. Okay, so I am doing it in the slightly wrong place. It's not the tip of the slope, it's going up the slope. It didn't do it there. I need to get a decent running speed. He started roughly here, did this, and boom! But it didn't work. Maybe I've got to pull away from the slope. He didn't even... I'm trying to, but it ain't working. Maybe it's a short hop. Maybe it's not a long hop. Oh, he just slaps again. Why? I don't know. I can't seem to get this. Oh, what? That looked like it was correct. Turn the camera, please. Right, you had the camera this way. Yeah, I think lag has something to do with it, because when you go it this way, as there's a lot more stuff on screen, I seem to get a bit more of a surge, and that's what causes the glitch. Oh, I feel like it's happening, but it isn't. Ugh, come on, dude. Why is this not working? Seriously. I can't seem to get this off. I know it's this bottom combination. Ah! Yes! That's the first time I pulled it off. Didn't get anywhere with it, but look at that majestic glide. Oh, wow. I just hit the height for the full damage. Because he was still in the kick, and then right before I landed, he was like, ah! I did it! This is a video of firsts right here, guys. This is a video of firsts. I think that's one of the reasons why I wanted to show it off. But that's the Moonkick, and it does have something to do with lag. That is definitely not doable in the Wii U Virtual Console version. Because I wasn't getting any results until it actually looked like it was happening because of the lag. Because that was the reason why the dude turned the camera this way. Because look how much it's lagging here. Look how much it's lagging here when I try to turn the camera around with K.Rool Island on screen and then doing it without K.Rool Island on screen. The lag is definitely a factor. Can I do it again? Well, with the camera in the wall, probably not. Yes! Twice on the trap! Pretty much! Because I didn't have the camera right the last time. Can I do it again? That's not what I wanted. Almost. Almost had lift off. Yeah, this slope isn't perfect, I've noticed. There's like a bit of an extra polygon. You see it too, right? Like, here. It's like, goes off a slight difference. That would have been it if I did the B attack, which didn't go off. But yeah, that is the Moonkick. I just performed it twice. Almost flawlessly. Well, in between each other anyway. That's insanity. But yes, those are some of the things that you can do when there's lag involved. And obviously, with lag, So, let's do a review with lag. Some minigames are a lot more tolerable, like Teetering Turtle Trouble and Crazy Con Clamor. For one thing, the fade out lasts a few frames longer, allowing you to get the shot in, as well as it hitting during the fade out, counting the hit. And for Crazy Con Clamor, the snakes actually register as getting hit instead of acting before they get hit, which apparently doesn't make them count. You can perform glitches like the Moonkick, as well as swimming it through walls by just mashing B, and that just allows you to, well, see the secret room of DK Isles. Can I do it again just by... I wasn't facing the island, so I'm just going forward. But yeah, so... Oh yeah, and obviously with lag, you have better and longer and higher jumps. I just performed it again. Yes. I'm actually swimming above the water, actually. So maybe if you perform it, you could probably swim above water as well, perhaps. Ha! Oh, I can't do that. And I just fell through the water again, apparently. Okay. Let me just get back in the water here, then. I was just going to pop through the ground like a friggin' nutcase. It's like, nope. Yeah, you can't actually swim through the ground unless you mash B again, perhaps? No, you have to go through the bottom and then do that. Or you could just go through the side, like I just did. Go at an angle. Because things aren't supposed to go at an angle. And I couldn't jump there for a second, that was weird. But yeah, that's all the benefits of lag. Minigames are easier, glitches are doable, and longer and higher jumps. Especially if you cause more by chucking bombs, which I no longer have. So I think that'll do the end for this episode. I know it was a little bit of a derpy structure. I did have a structure in my head, because I knew what to do. It's just I wasn't doing them in the exact right place, and that's why it wasn't working. Once I had a look at the video to refresh my memory, I had it in one, pretty much. Other than the Moonkick, that still took a couple of tries. But once I figured out that I had to turn the camera, because I didn't think that was a factor, but apparently it is, because that causes more lag, because there's more stuff on screen. That's the thing. So I know I'm blabbering on about it over and over, but yeah. This was a video of firsts for me. That is awesome. This will probably be the only video I do on the 64 version anyway. And, yeah, so in the next episode, guys, I will mention that we were supposed to have the battle mode of the game before this one, because I already had it recorded, but I only had the commentary, but the footage was lost. So me and Meryl and Aaron will have to re-record that at some point, and when he's back in the area. And maybe we'll do another Minecraft as well at that point. So, throughout the entire Let's Play, me saying that we had battle mode pre-recorded ahead of schedule before the Let's Play was even a thing. That's not true. So, I think for now, the battle mode will probably be the last video we do, and in the next episode we'll probably do mystery. See what we unlock with all the fairies that we've collected throughout our adventure. I wanted to cover the rest of the adventure before we did anything else. And now that we have, I'll see you guys in the next episode. See you guys then.